I don't think it's a must-win, but I think it's about as close as you could get to a must-win without it being that. If you lose, how you lose is important. You cannot get your ass kicked again.
Before game 2, the question is it a must-win, and why or why not? Gerald, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, I think it is. I think if you go down 0-2 in this series, you're going to have a hard time getting back in it, winning 4 of the next 5 against this Timberwolves team. I think you need to get this split, and I think you need to send the message back to the Timberwolves that, no, what happened in the regular season wasn't just the regular season. Like, we took home court advantage from you. Now we're going to take care of business and close this thing out. I think if they lose this series, they could be in trouble. Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
We've seen time after time again, teams go down 0-2 and then recover, come back and win. So, and with this group, I feel like they love to have their backs against the wall. Mm-hmm. And I'm not so sure that game 2 is even your back hard enough against the wall right now for them. So I could very much see a scenario where they don't show up to game 2 and then they come back and they show up for 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like, I don't know. I hope they win because I said Suns in 5 and I don't want to be wrong. So.
No, I see Gerald's point is 100%. If you can get the split, the series is over. But I'm with Saul. I don't think it's a must win yet. There's something about this basketball team that I don't think it's a must win until you got 2 losses. When you got 2 losses in the series and the team has a chance to get that 3rd win, or that's when I think it becomes must win. So as much as I'd like to win the basketball game, like Gerald said, I don't feel like they're going in there thinking it's a must win.
80% of the first round teams have gone down 1-0 or 0-1. We'll tell you it's a different tune. I don't think it's a must win, but I think it's about as close as you could get to a must win without it being that. If you lose, how you lose is important. You cannot get your ass kicked again. I think that sets the tone and gives them way too much confidence. If you play a close game, you lose a close game, you're still alive. But to Gerald's point, winning 4 of 5 from the best defense in the NBA this season, a team that played well all year long, is a tall task, is a tough order to do. And then, I mean, you gotta figure out a lot at that point if you're down 0-2.
Espo, I'm with you, but I'm going to just go ahead and call it a must-win, even though you said you were just about as close as you can be without saying it. I'm going to go ahead and say it because I don't want to come back to Phoenix with our backs against the wall, having to claw tooth and nail to really dig yourself out of that big of a hole. And it's not like we've seen a huge difference this season playing home or road. It's not like we've had a huge advantage at home this year. I know playoff basketball is different. Playoff environments are different, whatever, but I just don't want to be in that position. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this one a must win. Plus, like you said, 22% of people who go down 0-1 have been able to overcome it. It's kind of a small number.